Hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Feeling good.
Feeling good? I love that. Love to hear it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Todoroki 4 with recommended heroes as our title. Hit me with a pitch. What do we got going on?
Well, Valentine's Day is approaching.
It's very soon. It's
And
tomorrow, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And what better way to do that than with the last of my tag team builds?
Okay. Okay, I dig it.
Yayorozu might not be good and comparable at a glance, but my pitch is make sure it works.
Yeah. We'll do our best.
How would she be able to complement Todoroki's cards perfectly?
Say that last part again.
What would work best to help Yayorozu and her kit be compatible with Todoroki?
Weapon cards. Weapon cards. This is a really tough challenge because Todoroki and Momo, the characters on their face just like don't want to work together. So if you look at the response once per turn on Todoroki of after you play a range card, seal it, and Momo says, after once per turn after you play a weapon card. So we have to really try and find this is underwater. What water weapon ranged match selected keywords? And to be clear, you don't want any Yu Yu Hakusho cards. You just want My Hero.
Yeah, like I said, I want to try to focus on My Hero Academy format only.
Okay.
That's what I prefer.
That's all good. Just wanted to clarify. Okay. So the only other card that shares the two symbols or shares the two keywords is just Surging Crystal Darts, but it doesn't have their face on it, if that makes sense. Are you okay with putting Surging in? And I don't even know what its cost is. I can go check real fast.
89 cents. That's cheap.
Yeah, for Surging Crystal? Hell yeah, I love that. Okay. If you're okay with having Yohojo on it, I think that I can do something because we have 3 cards, 1, 2, 3 that share the keyword.
It's a ranged weapon, so sometimes there are some sacrifices I must make.
I agree fully. This is a low, this is a mid. Okay. So let's go ahead and remove some of these cards that don't make sense. So something like Flame Scourger, I think I'm going to get rid of. Actually, let's look at Block Zones. Blazing Icicle. Is there a better water attack ranged or weapon? Actually, it could just be... Let's look at weapon high blocks and see what we find. Gory Stab is interesting. Todoroki, if it's played second, makes it a 3 high for 6 that they discard momentum. Man, weapon high block is tough to find. So let's go look at ranged high blocks and see if we missed any. Charred Flurry, Assault Dust, Chimera Kraken. Frozen Slash is kind of good. We should be playing Frozen Slash, I think. That's a good one. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think we fixed it. Because Frozen Slash is great. Okay. Okay. Alright. This is for you. How many Blazing Icicles do you have? It's just the one?
Yep.
Okay. How many Charring Flurry do you have?
None.
None? Okay, so I'm going to put this card down to a 2 of, and we're going to put Frozen Slash in at a 4 of. This card's very good at using Todoroki's +1/+1 that you're going to be getting for free. Yeah. From here, is there a reason we're not using set 1 cards?
Most of my set 1 cards are over in my first Todoroki deck.
Okay, that makes sense. Freezer burn.
And to be fair, I was trying to give more of a balance between ice and fire as opposed to my first deck's Sports Festival Tribute.
Yeah. I'm down for that. What do you say? Build 1 asset or foundation with a keyword. Okay. This is a neat one.
I have a lot of tracking devices.
You do? Okay, we can definitely drop in tracking device. Because we have to have some amount of assets in order to make Momo work, right? Because this build an asset is going to be the most obvious one, but you can build in things like Icy Display, right? And I think you can build in aiming for number 1. Currently, that's it. So we're gonna see if we can find another one for you. These are set 3 promos, which you are not from. Okay. Do you have any training weights?
They're in Nezu's deck.
Okay.
And the reason why I said I have a lot of tracking devices, it's still because I'm trying to clear out and use as many League of Villain cards as possible due to the fact that I bought a box at one time.
Sure. Yeah. How many tracking devices do you have?
Let me check.
Hopefully 2, because that's what I'm putting in your deck.
Five?
All right, 2's perfect then. Okay, while you've done that, I've done a little housekeeping on our attacks because we had actually 44 of them. So we gotta get rid of some. Ice Light Tackle can leave down to 23. Let's look at my block zones one more time. I think the answer has to be one of these has to go. Because I tossed Quick Thinking down to a 2 of because it is a 2 check. And so I think it's supposed to be Surging Crystal Darts down to a 3 of. And if you wanted to, you could sideboard the 4th one whenever you become Momo to make it a weapon card, you know? 22 attacks.
So it's going to be a build similar to Midoriya and Uraraka?
Yeah. That's the plan. Because these characters, they don't work well together even a little bit, to the point of like I can't even justify like putting Momo in the deck, truthfully. These characters are really, really opposed to each other. But luckily, yeah, I think we're good there. 2 tracking device, 1 gold tips Imperial. Because this card wants momentum. Do we even need that? Maybe we don't even need it. 1 Pro Hero rankings. And then... yeah, I think that's it for us. From there, as we look at stats, how close are we? 48. Okay. So we got some foundations to get. So 4 of all of these makes a ton of sense to me. I think that we can still do things like study group leader at the 4 of, because I think the response of after you play it, lose the keyword is just good enough, truthfully. But let's go look at some water foundations go. This card is very good in our deck because it has a keyword. This card has a keyword, but I don't think we have very many charges. I have to go back and look at keywords on these cards. So my goal is like to put in things that are decent enough, but have a keyword so that we can like use them, you know? No, not that one. The ally keyword is pretty cool. We're looking. Finger guns is probably not great in our deck. Okay, we're fine. For each character stage, we played more. Okay. Refreshing Slice. I don't know if you have that one. After your range attack deals damage, rival commits 2 foundations. This card's incredible in our deck. This card says Breaker 1, which means it's not bad. It means we can just build it down. Struggling is a good card. And then this just for consistency's sake. Okay. So I'm here. Let's take, and we're at 63, so we're very close to having our deck done. But I've got a lot of 1-0s in here. We're going to want to cut some of that. My block zones are surprisingly clean. Okay, so things like 4 struggling, or 4 surviving makes sense. Asui's friendship makes sense. I'm going to get rid of the human garbage because it's not really on theme visually. I'm going to take equipment demonstration down to a 2 of just because it's a 3 diff. Dropping in from above. This card's actually too perfect not to have in the deck.
Plus it has them on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has both of them on it. I'm going to get rid of aiming for number 1. Neither of your I guess you have this UA symbol. Ugh. It's got them both on it, but this doesn't apply to Todoroki, so it might just be like a when I become her, you know?
That's why he said sided.
Yeah, love it. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay, where are we at now? 65. We need some more mid blocks, and I cut those. Refreshing Slice. Do you have any of this card?
Let me check.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
No? Okay, we'll cut it. And then breakdancing should be easy to get. These are all pretty simple. We'll take this and put it back up to a 3 of just because we want the mid blocks to be higher. And then 66, we've got to cut some high blocks. What are they going to be? Maybe we take the study group leaders and we put them back in the sideboard. And then that puts us to 62. Is 62 livable? Or do you want me to cut 2 more high blocks?
Let me just check the blocks. I mean, can you scroll down? It seems like there are...
I can cut 2 high blocks.
Sure.
We could take 2 of these Asui friendships right out of this. Oh, I put 4 back in the deck. We can take 2 of these out, and then we are even. 21, 18, 21, 60 cards. And it looks good.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right, dude. Thanks again for the awesome challenge. I guess I'll just do this real fast. So, I put that was the wrong button to press. I want that, and I want to get rid of these. And then we have 2 of these, 4 of these, 1 of this, right? There's 1. Hold on, refresh. Yeah, there's 1 of that. We get rid of you. We get rid of you. We get rid of you. And how many is that? 13? What do you say? Your next weapon attack. It's probably like... We play 1 copy of this one. We have to get 10 cards on our sideboard. Bingo. Neat. And the sideboard is clean. Nice.
Perfect.
All right. Let me shoot you the list, and you have a good rest of your night, okay? Thanks for the challenge.
You're welcome.
See ya.